Hi, I'm Todd Peterson. I'm on the team here at One Identity, and today we're going to talk about identity and access management in the quickly evolving world of digital transformations and what I'm going to call when IAM goes hybrid. So to level set, let's first talk about what IAM, Identity and Access Management, actually is. First off, it's a thing called access management. That's the stuff you do to ensure that people can get to the things they need to do their jobs. Some of the more common solutions that you may have seen for access management, or that you may be using actually, are things like password management, self-service password reset, multi-factor authentication, and single sign-on federation type activities. Most of those have been around for a long time, and they've been on-prem solutions for a long time. But recently, new solutions in the cloud have been offered to do those same types of capabilities. So today you can get password management, multi-factor authentication, and single sign-on from both on-prem solutions and cloud-based solutions. Second is privileged access management. That's the things you do and the controls you put in place to make sure that administrators and the people that have access to those super powerful super user credentials are controlled and that you know what they're doing. Some of the common IAM solutions for this would be your password vaults, things like session audit, and there's some analytics stuff that's now been put in there as well. Those solutions have traditionally only been available on-prem. It's rare to find those out in the cloud currently. And then finally is governance. That would be the things you do to make sure that both access management and privileged access management are happening in the right way, that you can prove it. That's solutions like provisioning and self-service access request and fulfillment, and governance, your attestation activities. So those are very complex and very heavy solutions traditionally, and they're almost always available on-prem. So we've got this state where most of the things you need to do in identity and access management are on-prem. Some of them are moving towards the cloud, but it's a really on-prem heavy environment. But your business is probably moving more and more towards the cloud. And can your identity and access management solution keep up? So there's some challenges with these on-prem mostly solutions of any type, but the IAM solutions in particular. First off is release timelines. The vendors, us included, are 6 months we'll release a new version with some new features or whatever. And that's pretty common, and that's not bad, but you're not getting your new stuff as rapidly as maybe you want it. Feature additions. That means that if you have a new feature that you want to take advantage of, you have to wait for the vendor to put it into the on-prem solution. Then you need to install the on-prem solution, test it, get it going. So it may be a while before you actually realize the benefit of the new feature that you're, really after and really excited for. You also have the burden of your on-prem maintenance. You have to kind of control and, update and keep everything running smoothly, keep everything healthy. And, on-prem, that's more difficult than in the cloud. And is your on-prem solution actually cloud ready? Your business is moving more and more towards the cloud. Does your on-prem provisioning solution handle these new cloud things that are coming in? Does your privileged account management solution handle the new privileged access management needs of this new cloud stuff? So there's kind of this struggle going on between where we want to be with the cloud and where we are with on-prem. So let's talk about how we at One Identity are actually addressing that problem for you. So if you think about what we just talked about, all of the things that you do in identity and access management, I'm going to talk about a few of our on-prem solutions that are the most popular. The first one is Password Manager. Password Manager is a very popular self-service password reset and password policy solution. It allows end users to reset their own passwords, allows you as an organization to put more granular password control than what you can natively get with, say, Active Directory. So we have this on-prem solution with these great new things that we want to be able to offer you. But because it's an on-prem solution, there's all those challenges we talked about earlier. We have a new thing with the on-prem solutions called the One Identity Hybrid Subscription, which is a ability to join your on-prem One Identity solution with a growing list of cloud-based offerings that will add new features, new capabilities, new power to your solution that you may have to wait longer for if you're doing just on-prem. So for Password Manager, you get access to two-factor authentication via the One Identity hybrid subscription. So now when somebody wants to reset their password, you can automatically do the telephone verification capability of they receive a text to reset their password rather than having to answer the questions. Next, we have our Active Roles solution. That's the industry's most popular, most powerful solution for Active Directory and Azure Active Directory management and security. With Active Roles and the One Identity hybrid subscription, now you get two-factor authentication, which allows you to control the admin access to the Active Roles console. It also gives you a thing called push to authenticate, where the two-factor allows you to approve an action and it will automatically happen. But in addition, you get identity analytics as part of the One Identity hybrid subscription adding to Active Roles. That allows you to look at the population of rights that Active Roles users have and find anomalies, instances of somebody's rights that are out of line with the rest of their group or people in the similar role, instances of rights that have accelerated or escalated much more quickly than they should have, so you can know that there's risk there. So with the very powerful Active Roles on-prem solution and now the really cool new cloud-based offerings that are added onto it, you get added value with Active Roles and a lot quicker. With our Safeguard solution, which is our privileged access management password vault and also as a session audit solution, it also, through the One Identity hybrid subscription, gives you multi-factor authentication so that you can secure the access issued by the vault as well as doing push to authenticate for approvals and approval anywhere scenarios of the issuing and the control of the privileged password. It also links to identity analytics, which allows you to evaluate the rights controlled and issued through the password vault, through Safeguard, so that you can find the areas where those rights don't match, where they may be off, where there's additional risk. Cloud Access Manager, that's our web access management and federation solution. It links to multi-factor authentication, allows you to require multi-factor authentication in those instances where adaptive authentication says the risk is high enough, we need additional assurance that the person is who they say they are and that the access is actually appropriate. Or you could even just implement multi-factor authentication for every access of either remote access or to a particular application or across the board. And then finally, Identity Manager. It's our flagship product. It does provisioning, governance, process orchestration. Again, here you have multi-factor authentication to allow people to access the console more securely, to do push to authenticate, and identity analytics to find the people whose rights are out of line. So just as of right now, with these two powerful solutions of multi-factor authentication and identity analytics, Password Manager, Active Roles, Safeguard, Cloud Access Manager, and Identity Manager all have additional value. And we will be continuing to expand our Starling Identity as a Service platform for more capabilities. Soon there will be an access certification offering added to that. It'll become part of the subscription for people. And then whatever we do in the future, and there's some really exciting stuff planned on the horizon, will automatically be adding value to those people with the on-prem solutions. So with this approach, your IAM program can go hybrid. You can realize the benefits of the cloud much quicker and not be bogged down by the fact that you have an on-prem solution part there, which is going to be a requirement for quite a while. So the benefits of this is you get quick and constant feature releases. We're releasing additional capabilities in the two-factor authentication solution and the identity analytics solution, and will be in the access certification solution and the others, every 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. So the value you get is continually progressing without the need for you to upgrade your on-prem software every time. The value expands all the solutions. If you use the hybrid subscription on Password Manager and you happen to also have Active Roles, the same subscription covers both. If you add a solution later, the subscription covers that as well. And it's all cloud delivery, so you have the value and the benefit of rapid deployment. You don't have to deploy, test, etc. It's automatically there. You can just use it. The subscription costs $999 per year per company. So a one-time fee each year will give you that subscription. That spans all products. So if you have 2 products, you pay $9.99 a year. If you have 4 products, you pay $9.99 a year. If you have 1 product, you pay $9.99 a year. And it gives you that value that we continually to upgrade. So if hybrid is the way you're going, if you have lots of cloud resources, if you have lots of IAM problems and you need to solve them, I encourage you to look at One Identity. The fact that we have powerful on-prem solutions and powerful cloud-based identity and access management solutions is a great value to you. If you want to learn more about how the One Identity hybrid subscription can augment your on-prem IAM solutions, I invite you to visit us on the web at oneidentity.com/hybrid. Thanks.